Corvette. Today, hopefully, this is going to be the finale of getting at least the console and everything back together and get this car ready for drive. The setback is going to be one of the brand new brakes. Effective, so it's going to delay us for a little bit longer before we get to take it down the road. But I promise you, anyway, this is the finale of getting everything done as far as 4-speed swap goes. So hang with me. Shouldn't take us that long. I don't think it should take that long. But I shouldn't have said that because now it would probably take that long. Here we go. Just going to finish assembling the console, put her in the car, and just sit there and gawk at it. It's been such a long time. So anyway, here we go. doesn't seem like I'm ever going to get to put the console together, but that's going to be the easy part per se. We have to make sure we have everything else working because we don't want to take the console back apart once we get it back together. And I started to do it and I realized I didn't hook up my backup lights or my neutral safety switch, which means the car won't start because it's a stick shift now and it doesn't have a neutral safety switch with the automatic shifter. So I need to figure out which one of these is actually the backup lights, because we do want those, and which one is the neutral safety switch. We don't want to just jump out the backup lights because then they'll be on all the time. That would be bad. But we're going to go ahead and just jump out the neutral safety switch because we're going to have to get one for the clutch and or not have one. Which, yeah, anyway. So, get my own meter. Now, if anybody's ever curious how to use these, I always get confused these things. Don't spend a lot of money. I bought expensive ones and I let them sit in the drawer, and you go to open them up and the battery broke or the battery leaked all over it and destroyed it. And nothing more frustrating than messing up $150, $200 meter. So I found this at Harbor Cheap Stuff, and it works just fine. The only one, I had one like this I probably bought 20-something years ago, and as all my expensive meters broke, that one stayed good. It just recently leaked into itself and destroyed, all it did was destroy the little thing, the little battery terminals, and I was going to fix it, and then I realized they're like 10 bucks, not even. So I think it was 6 or 8. So I just bought another one. But anyway, there we go. You put your little doodahs on the ohm. The ohm is that little upside down horseshoe looking thing, and you have to switch it from normally doing volts. And then you just set this on its lowest setting, and if you'll see, it's got, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a 1 there. And then if I touch these together, it turns to a 2 point something. Well, it changes, 1.4 I guess. So it's going to go from a 1 way over to the side over here to a 2 point, just to show that it's touching. So what's going to happen is we'll stick them in here, and it shouldn't give me any kind of a reading, and it's not. But I move my shifter, which this is going to be a good trick. Let me see if I can get him to stay in there. Come on, baby. And there we go. Jam them in there. It doesn't really matter which one you put in because you're just checking to see if they're, there we go. Get them stuck in there. So we're going to put this, we're going to go ahead and put it all the way forward, which would normally be park. Okay? And this is reading that it's touching now. So if it's in park and it's reading, then it's telling me that that's the neutral safety switch. So these 2 purple wires are my neutral safety switch. I kind of figured they were because they're pretty heavy. And I figured if they go into the starter. Now I should be able to check these 2. And they won't be reading anything because they are the reverse lights. And I can rig these up to a switch. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, but now if I put it into reverse, which should be, let's see, right? That should be reverse. I should get something on this one. It's kind of hard to hold them in. Here we go. So these are the reverse lights. And this is my neutral safety switch. So the neutral safety switch is going to be the 2 purple wires. And we are just going to, for now, we're just going to jump that out. And make sure you shut your meter off, because if you don't, you'll kill the battery. And honestly, this one doesn't really have, it does have a serviceable battery, but it'll probably last about 20 years because I just don't run them very often. I don't do a lot of electrical work. And if I do, I get a schematic and I'm starting fresh and I don't need to know what's what. But in this case, because we're doing a conversion, we do need to know what's what. So now that we know, we're going to go ahead back to the car and start putting things. We're going to make a little jumper first. We'll jump that wire out and then we're going to put the console together. Woohoo! Yay!
I can't stop telling lies to me, myself, and I.
Console's in, shifter's working. We might have to make some adjustments on the linkages. I have a little trouble getting into reverse. That just could be because it's not running in, synchros, how reverse can be. So anyway, finally, woo, done. Next time you see a video on this car, it's going to be getting it running, because she hasn't run in a few years at this point. And so we're going to get her running. Then we're going to test out this 4-speed transmission that we put in here. I'm excited. Can't wait. Next weekend for sure. Well, God willing. We're going to go ahead and take this baby for a ride. So please subscribe. That helps me out. And hit the little bell thing, and that'll tell you when the next episode comes out. We're taking this thing down the road, I hope. If we can get it running, we'll get it running, don't you worry. You guys have a great day. Thank you.